Assalamu alaikum. In this video, I will be solving and explaining the revision pack. So the first question, in the first page here, we need only to write the equation without solving it. In the first question, it says, the sum of three consecutive numbers is 72. The sum of three consecutive numbers. Okay, so the sum, we know that it means we need to add them. So consecutive numbers means three numbers like exactly next to each other. Like for example, 3, 4, 5. These three numbers are consecutive. Okay. Now, do we know any of them? No. So we need to use variables. So the first consecutive number, I can name it as n. And it says the sum, so plus. Now the one that is next to it is n plus 1. And then plus because it is the sum. And the third number is n plus 2. And they said the sum of them is 72. Let me repeat it again. So the first number that I don't know, what is it? It's n. The one that is exactly next to it is n plus 1. And the one that is next to them is n plus 2. So these are three consecutive numbers. And their sum should be 72. Now it's better if we just simplify it. We have n plus n plus n. I have 3n plus 1 and 2, 3 equal 72. So this is the equation. Now, question number 2. You bought a magazine for $5 and 4 erasers. You spent a total of $25. Write an equation. So it's better if we start with the total, which is 25. I put equal to $25. Then the magazine is $5 plus 4 erasers for the price of one of them. I don't know what is it, so it's X. This is the equation. Now, question 3. Imani spent half of her allowance playing mini golf. To earn more money, her parents let her wash the car for $4. What is her weekly allowance if she ended with $12? So the total, she ended up with $12. How much she has from the beginning? We don't know. It's X. And then she spent half of them divided by 2. And then after her parents let her work, she earned $4. So the money that she had from the beginning, she spent half of them divided by 2. And then plus 4, the money that she gets from working. And the answer at the end was 12. Question 4. How old am I if 400 reduced by 2 times my age is 244? So let me start with the answer is 244. Then it says 400 reduced by, this is 400. Reduced means minus 2 times my age. What is my age? I don't know, so it's X. 2 times my age. 400 reduced by 2 times my age is 244. This is the equation. Now, question 5. For a field trip, 4 students rode in cars and the rest filled 9 buses. How many students were in each bus if 472 students were on the trip? Okay, this one is easier if we do it like this. So we know the total. What is it? 472 students. And then 4 used their cars. So minus 4 of them. Now, the students that are left used the buses. How many of them I have? I have 9 buses divided by 9. So I will get, they said how many students were in each bus. So when I do this, I will get how many students in each bus. I will get X. But here we don't have to solve because it says only write the equation. Okay. Now question number 6, it says, solve each equation, determine whether each equation has one solution, no solution, or infinite solutions. So remember, when we study equations, the last lesson we studied is special cases. So sometimes we have no solution, sometimes we have one, sometimes we have infinite. Let's solve and check how can we know the type of it. Now in the first question, when we say solve equation, it means I need to find the value of the variable. So the variable should be isolated alone to get the answer of it. If I have the variable repeated twice, I need to put the variable or the letter in one side, then the numbers on the other side. So first let me expand here. This is how we expand the bracket. I do 7 times 2, 14, plus 7 by 5, 35v is equal to 3v plus 14. As I said, here I have v and here I have 1. So let's put v in one side, numbers on the other side. So 35v. Let me take 3v to the left side, will be minus 3v equal to, here I have 14. On the other side, I have minus 14. Because I took this one to the right side. 35v minus 3v is 32v equal to 14 minus 14, 0. Which means v is equal to 0. Because if you divide 0 divided by 32 is 0. So this is the answer. Is it one solution, no solution, or infinite? I'm saying v equal to 0. So I'm saying the value of it. So it's a fixed value, only one value of it. So v is equal to 0. This is one solution. Now, second part, B, I need to include this minus to the bracket. So I have minus 3 plus 6b equal to 6b plus 5. Again, numbers on one side, letters on the other side. Let me take my 6b to here. So I have 6b minus 6b equal to 5. Let me take minus 3 to the right side, will be plus 3. 6b minus 6b, 0, equal to 5 plus 3, 8. Do we have a variable here? No, the variable is removed. Now look, imagine 0 equal 8. Is it correct? Of course it's not. 0 is not equal to 8. Means that here there is no solution. So you need to show your work and then you mention the type. Part C, minus 4v minus 12 equal to minus 12 minus 4v. Actually, I can stop here and say the answer, but let me complete. Look, minus 4v minus 4v minus 12 minus 12. It's exactly the same thing. Let's imagine that in the exam I didn't notice that, and I'm still completing how to solve. So let me bring minus 4v to the left side. Minus 4v plus 4v equal to, here we have minus 12 When I take this one to the right side, it's plus 12. Now, minus 4v plus 4v, 0, equal to minus 12 plus 12, 0. So you have 0 is equal to 0. Number number is equal to itself. Is it correct? Yes, it's correct. Do we have variable here? No. And the answer is correct. What does that mean? Here we have infinite solutions. So infinite many solutions here. Any value for v will be correct, whatever it is. Now, part D, let me solve it. 36 minus 7p equal to minus 7p minus times minus plus 7 times 5, 35. Now here we have minus 7p. Let me bring this one to the left, plus 7p equal to, here I have 35. Then bring this one to the right side, minus 36. Minus 7p plus 7p, 0, equal to 35 minus 36, minus 1. So is it correct? Is 0 equal to minus 1? Of course it's not. So here there is no solution, because it's not correct. So this equation has no solution. Okay. Next page here we have write an inequality that represents each number line. We just need to write one step inequality. So first you start with the number. The circle is on 0. You put 0 on the right side. Then we use x. Like some of you might ask why x. We can use any value, x, y, z, whatever. Now I check the variable x has values. What is it? It's less than 4. So we put, sorry, less than 0. So I put less than 0. Now I check the circle. The circle is on 0. It's colored and shaded. So do I accept 0 here as a solution? Yes, of course we accept that. So I should put here or equal to. So x less than or equal to 0. Now in the second part, let me use y. The circle is on 6. Now, so the y value is more than 6. So y is greater than 6. Going to the right. Now, the circle here is not shaded. It's not colored. So is 6 accepted? No. Should I put the line here? No, we shouldn't put it. So y greater than 6. Next one, we have x, and this time again 0. But this time it's going to the right side. So increasing. So x is greater than 0. The circle is shaded, so or equal to. Next one, x. We have 6. X is less than 6. The circle is not shaded, so there's no equal sign. Next one, x, 3. So 3 and less, so less than 3. The circle is colored, so or equal to. X less than or equal to 3. So 3 here is accepted as an answer. The last one, x minus 3. As going to the right, increasing, so x is greater than minus 3. The circle is not shaded. There's no equal sign. Next question. Determine whether the given value is a solution. Write is or is not after showing your work. So as you see in the previous question, it asked me to solve the equation. So we did the rules that we have, step by step, we solve it. We find the value of the variable. Here in this question, I already have the value of the variable. I have it. So here I'm not going to solve, no. I'm going to substitute this value here in this equation. And then I check if it is correct or not. Let's try. The first one, 12 greater than, now instead of x, I put 36. And then I have minus 6 over 2. Simplify more. 12 greater than 36 minus 6, it's 30 over 2. Then 12 greater than 30 divided by 2, 15. So is 12 greater than 15? Of course it's not. So I say that this one is not a solution. Now, next example, n is equal to 3. So whenever I see n, I put 3. We have 1 here and 1 here. So let's work out the values inside the bracket first. Minus 2 in a bracket, 3 times 3, 9, minus 8, greater than or equal to, minus 3. Then here we have 5 times 3, 15, minus 6. Now we keep solving. We have minus 2. In the bracket, we have 9 minus 8, 1. Here we have minus 3. 15 minus 6, 9. Then we multiply minus 2 here, greater than or equal to minus 27. Is minus 2 greater than or equal to minus 27? Yes, it's correct. It is greater. So we say that here, it is a solution. So when n is equal to 3, yes, it is a solution. Okay. Solve each inequality and graph its solution. When we say solve the inequality or equation, the idea is simple. I need the variable to be alone. The variable should be isolated. So you check whatever you have next to the variable, you do the opposite of it to remove it. So the first one I have 5 less than r plus 9 over 5. Now first of all here I need to get rid of divided by 5 over 5. Over 5 means divided by 5. So I do the opposite. What is it? Multiply by 5. You need to show your step, okay? So circle the step. And this times 5, you should do it on the left side and the right side. Now on the left side, 5 times 5, 25. Then less than. Now here we multiply by 5, so it's removed from denominator. We have r plus 9. Now is r alone? No, not yet. So what should I do? The opposite. Next to r I have plus 9, so I should do minus 9 for both sides. 25 minus 9, 16, less than r. This is the answer. How to read the answer? Read it from the variable side always here. So r is greater than 16. R is greater than 16. On 16 I put a circle. And r is greater. Greater means go to the right. So this is the answer and this is the graph of it. r is greater than 16, and this is the graph. Now in question 33, some of the student, they might expand the bracket and then solve. It will be correct. But to make it maybe faster, we can first divide by 3, because here it's multiplied by 3. So let me divide by 3. So from the left side, it will be removed. I will have only 6a minus 8 equal to, now, no, sorry, not equal to. It's greater than or equal to. Now here I have 48. 48 divided by 3, 16. 16, 30, 18, yes, correct. Now, minus 8, I need to remove it. I do the opposite. So I do plus 8. When I do plus 8, it's removed from here. Now, 16 plus 8 is 24. I have 6a greater than 24. So what's the next step? I need a to be alone, so I divide by 6. We divide by 6. 6a divided by 6 is a, greater than or equal to. 24 divided by 6 is 4. So at 4, I make a circle. Is it colored? Yes, I have equal sign. It should be colored. And then a is greater. We go to the right. Now the last part. No, we still have 2. So 6n plus 7 minus 2 times 1 plus 4n less than or equal to 34. Here we have to expand the bracket. 6 by n, 6 by 37. So 6 times n, 6n. 6 times 7, 42. Now minus 2 times 1 is minus 2. Minus 2 times 4, minus 8n. So all of that is less than or equal to 34. Just grab them. Okay. Now let's combine the like terms. So 6n minus 8n is minus 2n. 42 minus 2 is plus 40. Less than or equal to 34. Now you do minus 40 for both sides. So minus 2n, because I need to remove this. So we did plus 40, okay? Sorry, we did minus 40 for both sides. 34 minus 40 is minus 6. Now, what do I have next to n? I have minus 2. So I need to divide by minus 2. So remember in the inequality chapter, we write a note. What was it? If I multiply or divide by a negative value, as we did here, divide by minus 2, the inequality sign here must change. So it's less than or equal to, it will be greater than or equal to now. Minus 2 divided by minus 2, nothing, so I have n. Minus divided by minus, it's a plus. 6 divided by 2 is 3. So n greater than or equal to 3. In 3, I make a circle, colored one. n greater than or equal to. So because I divided by -2, I switched the inequality sign. It was less than equal to, it becomes greater than equal to. Now for the last part, again we need to expand. -6m -30. I'm multiplying them. So n times 3 plus 24m then 8 times 3, 24 less than or equal to -24. So simplify and add the like terms. -6m plus 24m, it's just like 24 minus 6, which is 18m. Now, -30 plus 24 is -6 less than equal to -24. Now, to remove -6, I need to add 6. So 18m less than or equal to -24 plus 6 will give me -18. Now I have 18m, I need only m. So I divide it by 18. So I have m less than equal to -18 divided by 18 is -1. So m less than or equal to -1. The circle should be colored and shaded. Okay. Now last part. Find the measure of the unknown angles. And we need to state the reason and show our work. In the first triangle, we have 90 degree. This one means 90 degree. We have 40 and then we have unknown angle. We know that in any triangle, the sum of the angles is 180. Now, how to find this missing one? We do 180 minus the sum of these two angles, 90 plus 40, which is equal to 180 minus 90 is 90, and then minus 40 is 50. Is it correct? No. We need to add the unit. So it's 50 degree. If you need to check your answer, place it here and then add all the angles. 50 plus 40, 90. Plus 90, is it 180? Yes, it means it's correct. Now, next question we have. This is 137. This is an exterior angle. Here we have 102. I need to find this exterior angle. Now here we need to use the straight angle. You know that any straight line will create an angle that is 180 degree. So what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to find this angle here from the straight line. How to find it? I do 180, because it's a straight line angle, minus 137, which is equal to 3 will be 40, and then 40, which is equal to 34. Now this angle here is 34. Why did I find it? Because I needed to find the missing one. Now look. Now, as I said that, this is here an exterior angle. We have a theorem that says that the exterior angle is equal to the sum of the remote angles. What are the remote angles? These two angles that are far from the exterior one. So it's not the close one here. No, it's the two far angles. Now the exterior one is equal to the sum of 34 and 102. Let me do it here. So 102 plus 34 equal to 136 degrees. Now next one, we have, this is an exterior angle. 97 plus x is an exterior angle. We know that the exterior angle is equal to the sum of the remote angles. So we write it as an equation. We have 97 plus x, this is the exterior angle, is equal to the sum of the remote angles, 64 and 27. Now, how do we solve this question? We need to make x alone. So we study how to make it alone. We just need to remove this part here, the 97. So I need to subtract 97. So x is equal to, first let me add these. So 60 and 20, 80, 87 plus 4, it's 91. Minus 97 is equal to 91 minus 97 is minus 6. Okay. Is it the value? Of course not, because I cannot have an angle in negative value. So this minus 6 is the value of this here, is the value of x. Now to find the value of this angle here, I need to substitute the value of x here. So this angle will be 97. What is x? Minus 6. Which means this angle here is equal to 91. So this angle here is equal to 91 degrees. Now, here in this triangle, we have a right angle here, 90. And then we have these two angles, is like they were written as an expression. How can I find the value of x? I need one more information. What is that information? I know that the sum of the angles in a triangle is 180. So if I add all the angles, it should be equal to 180. Let me add them. 90 plus, we have the first angle x plus 37, and then plus the second angle is x plus 67. All of these should be equal to 180. Now let me simplify here. X plus x, I have 2x. And then let me take the numbers to the other side. I have 180 minus 90 minus 37 and then minus 67. So 2x equal to 190 minus 90 is 90 minus 30, 60, and then minus 7, 53. Now I have 53 minus 67. So 2x is equal to, so they have different signs, we subtract them. You can do like this, 7 minus 3 is 4, and then 6 minus 5 is 1, but minus 67 is greater, so it's minus 14. 2x is equal to minus 14. I don't need 2x, I need 1x. So we do as what we did when we were solving equation or inequality. I need to remove that 2, so I divide by 2. So I will get x equal to minus 7. Now to find the missing angle, I need to substitute the value of minus 7 here in the expression. So minus 7 plus 37, 30. 67 minus 7 is 60. Now to check if my solution is wrong or not, I need to add them. 90 plus 30 plus 60 is equal to 180, which is correct. Now the last one is about the last lesson, which is 2 parallel lines and then cut by a transversal. For this lesson, I need to use maybe 4 theorems. 4 theorems. What are they? I have the vertical angles. So when you have like 2 lines, they cross each other, making an X shape, and they share the same point, the same vertex. We call them vertical angles. They are equal, okay? So as you can see here, angle 1 is equal to angle 3. Why? Because they are vertically opposite. And then angle 2 is equal to angle 4. Why? Because they are vertically opposite. This is the first theorem that I need to use, vertical angles. The second one is the straight angle. So whenever you see a straight line, the angle of it is 180. Then next theorem that I need to use, the alternate angles. They are equal. Alternate angles look like Z shape. So this angle equal to this one. Or we have something like this. This angle equal to this one. So here in the Z shape, if you see the red one, this angle here equal to this one, kind of Z shape. Or I have this part. So this angle here equal to that one. So the alternate angles, it's always one on the right side, one on the left side of the transversal. Now corresponding angles, they are also equal, but they create kind of an F shape. Like the angle here is equal to that one here, the opposite side. Angle here equal to angle here. Or you flip the F like this. So this angle here equal to that one. As you can see here in the red one, it's the flipped F. So this one and this one. So in the exam, when you have such a question and it says explain your reason, you need to say, for example, alternate angles, or these two angles are equal because they are corresponding angles. Don't say like Z shape or F shape. No, you should memorize the names. Alternate angles, corresponding angles, vertically opposite angles, and the straight line. Now let me go back to the question. Here the question asks me to find angle A, B, C, and X. And also let's find D. First of all, let me start with the angle A. What is it equal to? We check. Okay, we found it. There's a Z shape here. So angle A and angle 48. So I say that here, the angle A is equal to 48 degree. Why? Because they are alternate angles. So the first one is done. 48. Now let me try to find B. To find angle B, I have the F shape. So this one equal to B. So I say here, angle B is equal to 77. Why? Because they are corresponding angles. So angle B is 77. Let me find angle D from now. As you can see that here we have the X line. So angle B, the opposite of it is angle D. They share the same point also. So I can say that angle D is equal to angle B, which is equal to 77. Why? Because they are vertically opposite. So that's why they are equal, because they are vertically opposite. So D is 77. Now C. To find C, let me use the straight angle, 48 and C. So the angle C is equal to 180, the straight angle, minus the 48, which is equal to 132 degrees. One hundred 32. Now I need X. If you check here, we have a triangle. We have X angle, 77 is an angle, A or 48 is an angle. So we know that in the triangle we have 180 degree. So to find X, I write 180 minus 77 minus 48. You can do it this way, like 180. Let me do it here. 180 minus, now you add 77 and 84. So 8 and 7, 15, 5, we carry 1. 5 plus 7, 12. 180 minus 125, 55 degrees. So angle X is equal to 55. Why? Because the sum of the angles in a triangle is 180 degree. So this is how you should solve, and this is how you should show your work and explain. So memorize these theorems: alternate angles, corresponding angles, and vertically opposite. Also the straight line. Okay, so this is the answers, and I hope that you understand. Still, if you have questions, you can ask me next week in the school. So please study hard, read the question again, read it carefully before you solve, and understand what you are looking for. And good luck.